It was a decision probably mid-August. It was decided they were canceling the season. We're not going to have it.
Well, obviously 2020 threw a new level of adversity at everybody, and we haven't seen anything, to the likes of this. So it's been a lot of adapt, improvise, overcome.
So our mindset was always looking forward to what we can do, not necessarily what we can't do. And the coaches were kind of like, hey, if we could play anything, even 7-on-7, 10-on-10, let's do that. Let's see if we can make that happen. So spending that opportunity and looking for these things to say, hey, how can I help? How can we serve? How can we make things better for you? We had no idea how many people would be interested, how many people would play, how many teams we would have. And we ended up with 41 teams and about just under 600 kids that were participating. The idea that this FCA football league, the 7-on-7 league created for us was like ministry out of a fire hose. This gave me opportunities to build relationships with coaches. All of a sudden, I went from not knowing coaches to texting and calling 2 or 3 times a week. I think one of the biggest things is that this came out of love. This was approached that, hey guys, this is a unique opportunity. Because it was so needed, we made no bones about it. We were a Christian league. They had to sign waivers. We prayed with them before games. We talked to coaches in the coaches meetings we had, in the relationships that were driven and that we're building, was that this is different. It was a setting in which we try to glorify God in everything that we did, everything that we said. And that was really stressed to the kids.
It's awesome, that you've tied in the spirituality component to it, because now it's just a way for other people to see that, in a time like this, we pivot, as men, but we're pivoting and building it around the spirituality and the faith that we have in Jesus Christ. So, and that's the ultimate message that these people are being a part of, that they don't even realize it, so it's pretty cool.
Ultimately, we all talked like we're going to miss the game, we miss the plays, we miss all that, but more than anything, what we missed was the camaraderie, the being together, the relationships.
As it's gone on, I've seen friendships develop that I probably wouldn't have seen during a normal season, just because the helmets are off, the pads are off, and they get to look at each other in the eye. And we're praying together before every game.
Ministry in Southern Maryland would not be the same without this league, without the opportunities that it gave me to just reach in and pour into these guys. We are making a difference in our schools, in the lives of our coaches. And I think a lot of it is just because they were a part of it and experienced firsthand that FCA is out there to support them, to love them, to encourage them, and to build their relationships with Christ.